new movies. I lost a bet and had to watch Godzilla -1. It's in Japanese. I did not want to watch Godzilla -1 because it was in Japanese. It got 98% positive on Rotten Tomatoes. It's pretty good.
That's it.
Pretty good?
The Japanese part, it's hard.
Oh, yeah. But don't you watch movies with subtitles on anyway?
But that's because I can't hear.
So you're reading the same thing.
Yeah, no, but you have both. You have it both coming at the same time.
It's weird.
This you have no idea what's happening if you don't read.
I struggle because the Godzilla story for all the time, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad, so I never know. So I'm always like, am I supposed to root for or against Godzilla? And in this one, you're not rooting for Godzilla, but I didn't even get that till like halfway through. I was torn. I didn't know what to feel, what to root. And it feels like they made this movie 30 years ago. It's even shot old, right? Is that part of the mystique, Mike? It looks old. It's fine. I give it 3.5 out of 5. It's on Netflix, though. Godzilla -1. People loved it. Did you watch it?
I did, dude. I watched it because I was like, I wouldn't mind getting it on the wheel, but I didn't. My name wasn't picked. I loved it. I was like, I'm with Mike. I thought the story was great. Good storyline. But I've never watched Godzilla, so I have nothing to compare it to.
You just knew he's a bad guy?
Yeah, dude.
See, I didn't know. I just finished watching Godzilla from another Amazon series where he was a good guy.
It's a good. I liked it.
Okay. Who else has seen a movie? Morgan?
Yeah, I watched the new Hitman movie on Netflix with Glenn Powell.
Is he the guy with all the abs?
Yeah, the one in Anyone But You and Top Gun Maverick.
I never saw Top Gun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you need to see that. I promise it's really good.
I just got told Godzilla was good, too. I had to watch it in Japanese.
Well, it's not in Japanese.
So Hitman is on Netflix?
Yeah, and it was super slow to start. I was like, oh, maybe I'm not going to like this. But then it got really twisted and it picked up really good. And he plays multiple characters in the movie, and it was just really good.
What do you rate it?
I would give it 4 out of 5. What's the name when you have a bunch of different costumes? What are they called?
Wardrobe changes?
No. Disguises. Yeah, 4 out of 5 disguises.
Got it. Mike, did you watch Hitman on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it's the best movie that Netflix has done all year, probably in a couple years. They really don't have like big hits anymore.
Anybody else watch any movies?
I watched McFarland.
What's that?
Okay, so it came out probably like 8 years ago or something, but my niece was like, oh, it's such a feel-good movie. It's great to watch with the kids. So we put it on. Disney did it, and it's a true story about a cross-country team. There was no team, but a football coach had a really bad temper. He kept getting fired. So he got sent to this McFarland, California. It was like one of the poorest places in America. And he tried to be the football assistant coach there, wasn't cutting it. So he realized, he saw how they were having to run a lot when they work in these fields. And he was like, I think we got some runners. So he took 7 kids that actually were getting in trouble a lot, and he formed a cross-country team, and they never had one. And then
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, though. You just run a risk. I just want to make sure you protect yourself from yourself.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good movie, Amy.
It's really good.
I'm saying
Good
way
movie,
too
Amy.
much. Y'all seen it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner.
not seen
Kevin Costner's,
it good?
Yeah. And they're a bunch of Hispanic kids. So I love that one, dude.
That's
you
what I was
rate
going to
it?
tell Mike D and Eddie. It's like
They're like you.
I give it, especially for a family film, 5 out of 5.
Wow.
Cross-country runners.
Did you watch the Frosted movie?
Yeah, Unfrosted on Netflix.
My ED said it was terrible.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. Dude, I'm telling we're overdue for
Morgan?
a real...
It was horrible.
are y'all
It's the
talking
worst
about?
movie I've ever seen.
Dude, Airplane, Naked Gun, those funny movies, they haven't made movies like that in a long time. This is exactly what that is. Dude, I LOL'd for most of the movie. Jerry Seinfeld, Jim Gaffigan, Amy Schumer. Dude, everybody in that movie is super famous.
What did you rate it?
I'd say 4 out of 5 dumpsters.
Morgan, what did you rate it?
I would give it 0.5 out of 5 lame jokes.
I was repulsed by this movie. I gave it 1 out of 5 Pop-Tarts.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
It was so bad. It was that bad.
I think Eddie just loves Seinfeld.
Yeah.
What's the deal with Pop-Tart?
And he's like that. He's an exec for Kellogg's.
I can't believe they paid him to make this movie.
Okay, so let's go through our list here. Godzilla -1, I give it 3.5. Amy gives McFarland 5 and a little too much of the plot.
But it's a true story. It's out there. But watch to the end because they do something really, really cool at the end.
Eddie gives,
Unfrosted. The story of the Pop-Tart.
yeah. What'd you give it?
4 out of 5 dumpsters.
And it was met with terrible.
Even the reviews, the Rotten Tomatoes, 10% or something.
And Lunchbox, anything? Have you seen any movie at all?
I have not seen a movie in a long time, except for Usual Suspects. That's it.
Oh, yeah. And I finally know who Soze Kaiser is, whatever his name was finally. Okay, thank you guys. We'll put all these reviews up if you want to see them at bobbybones.com.
It's a Bobby Bones Show.